Roger, and Fred is being relieved now. He's going back to the rest of Whipple here at WD.
Hey, Wiz, you got up kind of early, didn't you?
It's cold back there at the camp, Roger.
Well, what we were really thinking about doing was letting you sleep a little bit longer because I figured you're pretty worn out. Is Jack up there with you?
Jack's still back out.
Okay, Jim, we're kind of watching this PTC a little bit. Fred's been giving us a few LPD angles as we swing by the center of the Earth, center of the Moon. We noticed that the comm has been degrading just a little bit, so you might have to talk up.
Oh, Roger, understand.
And we just went on to the secondary CO2 canister. Fred swapped out the primary, but we want to stay on the secondary until it is all used up. We're reading a partial pressure CO2 of 4.2 millimeters. We're cleared to use the secondary until it reads 15.
Okay, sounds good.
Aquarius, and comparing our initial estimates of water usage and electrical power usage, it appears that we're right on the money on our water usage, and we're using a little less amperage than we had originally expected in our first analysis. So we're either right on the money or just a little bit ahead of the game in that regard.
Well, that sounds encouraging, Jack.
And we have, as you probably know, several different groups working on procedures from here on out. We have a group working on mid-course corrections to determine the system, the attitude, how to do it, alignment techniques, and so forth. We have a group working on the entry, including how and when we're going to activate the CSM. We have a group working on CSM system status, and in a few hours, later on tomorrow, from where we see it, we're going to go to some basic configuration on the CSM, and we're going to conduct a main bus bead check. Okay, right now the comm is kind of degrading, and I can't hear what you're about to say very well, but just want to keep you advised of how things are going here.
Roger, it sounds like you have things well organized.
Okay, sometime when you get two guys available there, and you could construct one of these lithium hydroxide rigs, I'd like to have you get the materials together, and we'll go through the steps together.
Okay, sounds good. And I'm kind of curious the amount of perturbations our PTC attitude is taking. I noticed that we are getting off attitude, and I'm just kind of curious how far we can let this go.
Jim, our current plan is to not correct the PTC. We're going to take whatever we get and live with it.
Roger.
And Aquarius, we're getting a pretty good vector on you now. It looks like you're a little bit outside the corridor, but we're looking at a 7 foot per second mid-course at 104 hours.
Roger, understand, and I hope you're out of that procedure for attitude.
We are ginning up a procedure for attitude for you, Jim.
Roger.
Okay, Jim, just as kind of a lead-in to this procedure that we're going to use for the mid-course burn, I'd like to say that we're going to use ag attitude will be controlled manually. The start-stop on the engine will be controlled manually. So we have a pretty good vector on you now, and it turns out you're coming in a little bit too shallow. So what that means is we're going to make our burns to come in a little more steeply, and we're going to be coming in around the dark side of the Earth. Therefore, to come in more steep, our thrust should be in the direction of the sun. Does that all make sense to you?
I think so. We're going to use AGS for a bird monitor. The birds are going to be manual, and they're going to be started manually and stopped manually.
Okay, and your re-entry is around the dark side of the Earth, and since we're coming in shallow, we're going to have to burn toward the sun to make it steeper. You follow that?
I understand the technique, Jack, referring to the sun to steepen our entry angle, and it'll be perpendicular to our flight path for quarter control.
Okay, that's affirmative. So, in general terms, what we're going to have to do is to power up the AGS and bring up the AGS 8-ball, and then to set up your attitude, put the coax in the front window, and guidance control will be in AGS, of course, but manually orient the spacecraft to place the center of the Earth directly out the Z-axis. Then rotate about the Z-axis to place the point of the crescent on the Y-axis of the coax. And this will have your plus X-axis in the direction of the sun, as we discussed before. So the crescent will be up with a point down.
Okay, Jack, we'll have to go to that again.
Okay, Jim, so we want to get the Y-axis of the spacecraft parallel to the terminator by putting the points of the crescent on the Y-axis.
Well, I can understand.
Okay, as soon as Jack gets up, I'd suggest that we go ahead and break out these lithium hydroxide canisters and make a couple of them. Jack could work on that. It's going to take 4 sets of hands, I think.
Okay, we'll make that the project.